What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And as y'all can see, today we got some MLB Road to the Show gameplay for y'all. So I guess we're gonna start out with the MLB Draft Combine. It's a 4-day event. I don't really know how it's gonna plan out, but we're gonna see. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribing, hit that subscribe button, man. Show me some love. And I guess y'all gonna see, but I do have a shortstop in picture. But yeah, let's get right into this video.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
There's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you got spin rate, you got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batting balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. This round of BP for me was average. Very projectable player, size, strength, a little bit more power over hit ability. I thought he got outside of himself exceptionally well, but definitely a very projectable kid. Sarah, we're into infield play now. I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of the combine. From a scouting perspective, every time I walked into the ballpark, I'd always focused on my shortstops to begin with. I'd look at their footwork. I'd look at their body control. I look at their glove-to-hand transfer and how accurate their arms were. You know, we are an industry that loves arm strength, but it's the quickness of the ball out of the glove and it's the accuracy of the throw that's important. And I'm trying to see which of these players really check those boxes off for me.
Well, that exchange is something we can now measure thanks to StatCast, which is outstanding. In terms of metrics, obviously, we are going to focus on that arm strength, even though I agree it isn't the end-all be-all. And your shortstops are certainly the ones leading the way. Average of about 86.3 miles an hour on that max effort arm strength in 2023. Again, that's their top 10% of their throws. The absolute best of the best. And that doesn't even account for the guys like Ellie De La Cruz out here.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Sarah, if you watch the drill work that's being done. So they started balls at them, then they went to glove side, then they went to the open backhand side to really see what arm strength was. And then they finished with slow rollers, both the backhand slow roller and the ball they came in at, trying to see how they utilize their body and if they can throw from different arm angles. Let's take a look at the third base position. You know, when I think of third base, I think of Nolan Arenado. So I'm looking at first step quickness and body control, and if they can throw from different angles. So in this drill, let's focus on that. When we turn to second base, look at angle reads. The best second basemen in the game, they've got great first step quickness, and they've got great angle reads to the ball. I'd say this one was okay for me. I love the projection on this young man and his body, but I could see he's very raw in his skill set. He's going to need a lot of work, but there's a foundation there because of his size, his strength, and his arm strength, with the right kind of work and teaching to turn himself into a solid infielder. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, you know, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, you know, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Above average. You know, I'm a big believer in looking at hand speed and arm speed, and this young man has both of that. Tremendous feel and spin on his breaking ball, something you really can't teach. Command and control was a little bit spotty, but athleticism and pure arm strength, he goes near the top of the board.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to get started. And we are just about set to go. Pitching in this one, Garrett Graham. Not that I have any room to talk, but he's on the shorter side for a starting pitcher. That can present some challenges because the ball comes from a lower release point and it tends to flatten out in the zone. He'll need to have good command, work the corners, and maybe even mix up his timing to keep hitters off balance. The shortstop will hit next. That one fouled off.
Hey, two-way, two-way.
Mendez standing at second, 2 out. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Gets a piece, stays alive.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Man at second with 2 down. And the ball evens the count.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Pitch in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Tom Chen up next. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's gotta be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. Gets him looking. Nice job controlling the damage out there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're 2 outs, man at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 2, caught looking the first time up.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
Swing and a foul back, that's out of play.
Here we go. See it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Strike 2.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's that. A run, a hit, and a runner. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Edgar Corona. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing, ground ball out to short. Whips it across. And there are 2 outs. Great job on the backhand play at short. He moved to his right, set his feet, and got lined up to make a strong, accurate throw to first base for the out. And now the first baseman, Edgar Corona. The 2-2. Out to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 left on base, so no change in the score line. It's 3-3.
Here we go.
So up next, the shortstop, number 2, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Let it fly now. 1 away. Let's go, big fella.
Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Line drive, that's a base knock. Headed for the plate. Throw comes into second. Tries to get back and safe. Batting order turns over. Tom Chen now at the plate.
Hey, we got 1. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
On the ground, left side, 6-4. Out. 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So digging in, Yusniel Rodriguez.
Right here.
Here we go.
You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, it's off the second base bag. Into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 2. 1 for 3.
Hey,
got your back
turn.
here.
Drive him in.
Hey, drive him in for us. Need you. Here you go.
First offering misses the mark. Good job to let the low one go there.
Hey, big moment right here. We need you. Here we go.
And another ball. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey, right guy, right place.
All
Here we
square
go.
at 4. And that's outside. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. Fly out to center field. Means moving under this one. Got it, and there's 2 away. One down. Steve Connors, the next to hit.
Hey, we got now. One time.
Scorched. That could be extra bases. And that's into the corner. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Now it's the shortstop, number 2.
Right here. Here we go.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
I need you now. Your turn.
Fouled off. He was late.
Come on, keep your gun up there. Your turn. Your turn.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Your turn now. No one better.
Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this
Hey,
AB.
big moment. We need you. Here we go.
All right, y'all. I'm back. As y'all can see, I'm not really hitting that
With the
good.
go-ahead run at third here in game 1 of this 3-game
But
series.
it's only our first game.
In the air, right field.
Okay, we got a hit. Look like we about to get out. But yeah,
Pulls it down.
I hope everybody liked this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one.